Hello, second intro this week. I'm Real 140. This clearly is the Real Craft Beer Guide. This is him.
And this is him.
Yeah. And
so
I'm
Norman and Wise, not
yeah.
Norman and Wise, Morecambe and Wise.
Two Ronnies. That's what it means. Anyway, enough sub-70s references. Today we've got a special beer. We promised this earlier this week. This is the Stokey Belle. This is from their Pressure Drop Brewery. It's their limited edition Bourbon Barrel Brown Ale. I do love the alliteration in that. Bourbon Barrel Brown.
Yeah.
It's hard to say. I've got the bottle open there. You
Okay, let's get this beer open. And I cannot wait to get it in the glass. Bit of smoke here on the opening.
Tiny touch. We've just done the Vice beer from these guys.
Oh, sorry.
It's pretty classy stuff. Excuse me. We've saved this one for after. It's more of a traditional style for us. You know, it's a UK beer, isn't it? This one's going bonkers again. There's a pattern there with the yeast.
Look at that. I love it. Love that kind of... It's a bottle conditioned beer, but it's clear.
Yeah.
It's just partially. It's not big lumps and clumps.
But
And
even the one that you've done that with the head, that's pretty clear as well.
yeah, lovely. Loads of carbonation rushing. Look at that. Pick that up.
Brown ale as a style. I mean, where do you feel that sits?
Brown ales are, in the UK we probably call them milds. They probably go in on the American style of a brown ale, but we kind of call them milds, I believe, in the UK, and they've been dying out. But in America, they kind of make them really hoppy, don't they?
They can do.
They
Yeah.
really hop them up. So I'm expecting, if they've used the word brown ale, that it's going to be a bit of a hop bomb, this one. I think. I'm not sure. I might be completely wrong.
They bourbon aged. I'm guessing if it's bourbon brown ale.
Whiskey, yeah?
Yeah, whiskey aged possibly. I don't know. This is all entirely mystery.
It's
right?
all bourbon barrels. Are they all from a certain area of America? Is it all Tennessee area, or is it?
I could be any. Some of the bigger producers of it are from there, but I don't think you're limited to that.
Right.
Same as you get whiskey barrels from all over Scotland. You know, it's just what it's aged in. I'm really keen to get my nose into this.
Yeah.
So
It sounds very American in the style. Yeah, it's hoppy, definitely. American hops in there.
Yeah.
With it being aged,
of GYLE 122.
I reckon it's a that might be either. I'll just get that up to the camera. The GYLE 122. It might be the batch, or it might be the barrel aged, the barrels that they've used.
Okay.
I think, and we've done this. We've looked at this with another British brewery from the West Country.
Yeah.
BBS.
Yes.
Or BBF even, where they've aged a hoppy beer. Now there's some people out there that go, you gotta drink your hops fresh, and but for me, hops are always going to be in a beer to a certain extent. If you've aged it in a bourbon barrel,
I get it. I get it. If you're banging them into a massive IPA,
yeah,
freshness is key. Clearly,
yeah,
you can maintain that in a can or whatever. But sometimes you need that. You know, the brewer's thought about, well, maybe this is going to be put down for a couple of years, and maybe it's just going to be left alone, and somebody's going to tackle it in a bit of time.
Yeah, I like the aging style.
If it's not the overriding character, then that's fine. I mean, from the nose, I'm picking up a little touch of vanilla.
There's the oak, there's the wood, there's the vanilla. Yeah, loads of hops. I'm getting the hops in abundance. Even though it's been aged, there's still a massive hop aroma.
But this is quite a new beer. I mean, I don't know how long they've had it in the barrel for. This is the thing, because this was bottled on the 11th of June.
Wow.
This year.
Okay.
So this is not really a bottle aged beer. This is 6 weeks old. In the bottle.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been in the barrel. Clearly.
Yeah, it could be.
So if somebody knows,
let us know.
Let us know.
But, I'm about ready to dig into this one. I can't wait. Considering how good the last beer was, which was an elderflower beer from Pressure Drop. Yeah, it's smooth, it's round.
Whoa.
Yeah. It's fantastic, isn't it?
Wow. If you go into a pub and it said, "Oh, we've got a brown ale on," are you going to go for that? Or are you going to go for the? This is the danger. This is the danger with all these misleading labels, or you know, somebody needs to just write a book and say, or write some definitions and say, "This is what we're selling now." Because if you pick this up in a pub and said brown ale, you go, "Oh, it's brown ale." Probably similar to a mild.
Yeah.
That would be fine. Actually, you pick this up and drink it, you go.
Yeah, it's doing all sorts. I'm still, while Chris was speaking, I was still pulling flavours. It's still going on and on and on. It's got this kind of back of the throat tingle to it.
There's a pininess, you know.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that hop character, like you said, is really pulling through. But it's then overwhelmed. That piney hit on the front is overwhelmed by a sweetness, a balance. You know,
Yeah, nectarine again. Nectarine again, but they've thrown a lot of hops into this beer. It's big on the IBU. It's nice and bitter, but it's rounded. The hops with the aging process have died back a little, but there's still a massive presence. But this is what you don't want in a barrel aged beer. You don't want a really hoppy beer, kind of.
You want a barrel aging.
Yeah. You want to kind of tame them off a bit. They still want a presence, but they're being tamed off. The oak, the vanilla, it's all there. It's all there.
It's fantastic. And you know, what's the ABV?
5.5.
It's strangely, it tastes stronger.
Yeah.
Than it is in the mouth, because I think the last one was that was 5.7. It's not much stronger, but I don't know. This one's a bit more mellow, I think.
Yeah. And I just want to get one more mouthful before I go into the next stage of this review. And it's both refreshing and it's got a kind of creamy character to it. It's that medium mouthfeel that wraps around your mouth.
It's a drink for this kind of weather. You can see the sun's coming in now.
Yeah.
You can see that we're bathed in light. 15 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, it was chucking it down.
Yeah.
This is a beer for a day where the temperature is variable. So it's not a blazing hot summer's day beer, because for that only really an IPA will do.
Yeah.
But on a warm day that's humid, a bit muggy.
British summer day, isn't it? Sunshine,
Standard,
there's clouds everywhere.
Standard British summer day.
Yeah, it's great.
It's fantastic. Yeah, and there's enough in there actually to make it, as you go into those autumn months, as a little bit of a warmer.
It's log fire. You could log fire this, couldn't you? Sit by next to a log fire. Quite equally, if you've mowed the lawn and you're knackered and say you're going out on an evening for a meal, this might be a good appetizer before you go out. You may crack one of these open, and we could drink this in a multitude of ways.
Yeah,
circumstances.
I think that's the good thing. I mean, traditionally you'd see a brown ale around about 3%, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
3-4% tops.
Yeah.
This is just bringing that up a level into some of those American characteristics. I've just burped. There's definitely an American hop characteristic in there.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing, but very well balanced, very good. I like it. I'm going to give you my final thoughts.
Yeah,
without being prompted, for once. It's fantastic. It's you can see look at lovely lacing on the glass. This is a beer that you could really tuck into time after time after time.
Yeah,
I'm happy to go with an 8.5 to 9 on this. I prefer the Vice beer they did, or the Vit beer.
Right.
But this is really quite fab.
Believe it or not, I actually prefer the brown ale, and that just goes through different palates. Everybody's different. I give the wit a 10 out of 10. I thought it was fantastic, but this is it's right up my street. It's I could drink this any time of day, any time of the evening. It's just a great beer. So for me, I gotta give it a 10 out of 10. I've got to, because I give the last beer a 10. If I could give it 11 out of 10, I would. But Chris is just coming in too.
So, Pressure Drop Brewery, bang on job.
Bang on job.
Nice
I'd
to
like
see you
to
flying the
say
flag.
a special thank you to Chris for introducing this brewery to me. It's a new brewery to me. Chris picked these beers up. I come round this house just for a beer, and he said, "Look, should we review these beers? I think I got something special." Of course, I'm always going to say yes to a good beer. But thank you very much for introducing me to Pressure Drop Brewery, Chris. Put your comments in the comments box. Tell me what you think. Have you tried Pressure Drop? Are you going to try them after the review? Thanks for watching, and cheers.